Okay, we are live for round 3 of complex racing at Silverstone. Currently have 14 people on the grid. I think we have 2 people out because of an update, so they should be able to join in mid-qualifying. Wonder who's going to be able to come out of the pits first. We have a few people coming in now. Powerbomb with disqualification. Damn. That won't be a good start to his race. Alright, we have Bendo on the mediums. He's set a pretty impressive race last week. Pretty sure he got a P2. He should be looking for another top place this week anyway. Everyone else on the softs. Harry isn't here that week, or this week, so I wonder who's going to be able to steal that top position. Because you know, he's come P1 in the last 2 races that we've had. Bit of traffic going around the track. Everyone seems to be pretty much out. Except for Finicky, Shayapter and Tom. I don't know what they're doing. Plutarch seems to be the first person out here in a lap now. Let's see what he's doing. Maybe he'll get a little bit of a toe off physics here. Bitman's on a lap. Rudy's on a lap. Pretty good turn there from Rudy. See if she can get good eggs onto the straight now. Lucky not getting validation there. A little bit of traffic for Binman. Not the best thing you want to see on a lap. Ooh, Bender's a bit wide there and Villa in his lap. Physics looks like he's going to be the first person to settle up. Let's see what the benchmark's going to be for the race. 126.8. Not the worst lap. I'm sure somebody is going to be able to beat it though. Jail 125.7. Ruti should be able to. Oh, no, he lost the Binman 127.9. Ruti's still at 126 even though he messed it up. He's going for a second lap. Lucky coming in with the 129, getting P6. Ooh, bit wide there for Azru. Involved in his lap. Keen out with the qualifying too. What was going on here? Finicky, Shiractor and Tom still yet to come out of the pits. Okay, so it turns out my voice was off. Did not realise that. So I'm just gonna say everything again. Jo P1 currently with a 125.7. Atlantis Bendo on the mediums with a 126. Then Ruti on the softs 126. Still not a bad time. Physics 126.2.8. Super Numpits 127.1. Binman 127.9. Lucky 129.5. Then Angelino, can't say his name, currently with 131.8. Going with the P8. Fennec. Fenneke and Shiractor have still yet to set a time. Fenneke still hasn't come out of the pits. What's going on there with him? Tom Harrison will at his lap, or where he lost it. Joe still with the 125 with Paul 3/10 away from Bendo. He's on the mediums. Is anyone else up here on the lap? Ooh, Ruti coming in, stealing the pole by a tenth. Man, it's only 3 lap old softs. Don't know how long he wants to hold on to them for. The man seems to be on his lap. bin man into the pits. Ooh, Bendo got it in there. Just cutting a little bit too much off. It's only his out lap as well, so it's pretty calm. Super a bit on his flying lap now at the moment. Just a little bit wider on that turn. Up here, is he going to be able to hook it up nicely? Spot on. Yeah, whether you want to lift her in that corner, you want to carry the whole momentum through it. He holds your might to make it. Ooh, it's Lino disqualified. That's 2 disqualifications already. Pop bomb off the beginning for being parked on the track. I wonder what happened to Angelino there, and just missed him. Azra here on his flying lap. He should be pretty, should have a pretty safe top 5 at least. He's been pretty consistent over the last few races. And he's out for a main seat. Let's see, is he able to hook up this corner nicely? Whoa. Ooh. Next one he's going to get a bit of a toll here too, off Kajal. Should might get some back hits. Hooking it up very nicely. He's going to be able to get a little bit on the grass. Still coming very nice out of it. This is definitely going to be a top 5 lap if he's able to hook it up nicely through the last few corners. Very well done there. Last corner. Definitely top 5. Yep, P3. Azru could come in and get the P1 position off Ruti if he plays his cards right. Bendo has gone into the pits as well. So Putak, Fenicky and Chirac are yet to set a lap. I mean, Chirac just sets one with the 127.7. He's cruising with P8. Putak coming up close to setting his lap now. Last few turns. Putak with P4. Not a bad lap from him, a 125.9. Bidman currently with a P10. I think his best decision at the end of the race is P10. So he's not doing too bad to be P10 in qualifying, because he's surely going to be able to make up some positions in the race. But it wouldn't be a bad idea for him to just hold out and try a P11 start. Maybe he'll start in the mediums rather than using the old softs. We're getting another lap here. He's going to be able to pull away any more than he already has. He's already a 10th faster in P2. Ooh, a bit wide. He's gonna have to give up on that lap. Bendo has his lap invalidated too. Oh, Tom just takes barely too much. Finicky, the only person you have to settle up. Finicky is, in my opinion, at least a minimum top 10 driver, so he should be able to set a pretty decent lap. So P1 is still currently Ruti, P2 Kajeo, and then Azru P3. Benno's gone on to the softs, so he should be competing for at least top 3 after setting his time on mediums. Sorry about that, I just had to respond to one of the drivers. He had an update, so he has to come in late quali. Oh, Bendo just barely losing his lap there. It's good though, because he was able to make it into the pits. I think he seems to be on his flying lap now. He'd be the last driver to set a time. ZN Exotics, I do appreciate that. We do have, if you look at our previous races, we do have our last 2 races have been pretty good. It's just today we haven't been that organised. There's meant to be me and Conio commentating, but Conio just hasn't joined. And because of the update, it has finessed a few of our drivers, so that's why they're a bit late to qualifying. But we do have pretty good races, a good few overtakes, so pretty decent in my opinion. Finicky does place lap, P11, not bad from him. There's a few people on the lap now. Bendo involved in his, sadly. Binman P9, he goes up a position. That's qualifying over unless anybody can put in a lap now. Can Kajeo steal pole? Takes that corner very nicely, coming down to his braking point up here. A little bit of traffic in front of him, shouldn't bother him too much though. Ran that very nicely. Last turn. Can he steal pole? He steals pole by quite a good margin too, 4/10. Tom steals P2 by a 10th. Can Ruti get back his pole? Is it possible? Oh, Bendo down to P6. He volleyed his lap. Not the best start from Bendo. Rudy shooting lights and Beckett's. Not the best exit there, but will it be enough to secure him? Ooh, Azra involved in his lap, so he's going to be stuck with a P4. It's all down to Rudy now. Is he going to be able to get back on pole? Oh, a bit deep. Can he get on the last round here? So he's sticking P3. Steals P2 away from Tom by 2/10. Not a bad qualifying. Xeon Exotics. Conio is one of the Red Bull drivers. He got a race ban due to crashing out on our first race, so he wanted to commentate one of these races and he just didn't join. So we have Kajeo coming in P1 with a 125.2. Not too bad from Kajeo. Then P2 Ruti, P3 Tom, P4 Azru, P5 Putak, P6 Bendo. He should be up higher. He's starting on the mediums though. Supernumber P7, Red Physics P8, Binman P9, Shyraptor P10, Fenneke P11, Lucky P12. Thomas, I have sent you with 5 invites. You should just use one of them ones that I sent you. So I can't send one mid-race. Thomas, I literally just told you cannot send an invite mid-race. Or can I? Oh, I can. I think it's too late though. Not even in this. No. It's too late, man. We're off for the formation now. Oh, already collision between Tom and Putak. Things you just love to see. Certainly starting qualifiers. So Angelino is going to be P14 with the mediums. Pop on the softs. Everybody else on the softs except Bendo as well. Bendo P6 on medium, so that's going to be going very well for him. It's going to last a bit longer than everyone else. Been around P9, I think that's his highest qualifying so far. Won't mind seeing Big Man get a podium. Azru zooming on, does not care about warming up his tires. And Papillon bring us in to finish the formation lap. Okay. 15 drivers, 26 laps. This should be a fun enough race to watch. There's not a big skill gap between the majority of the players. Should be a good few overtakes. And that's lights out. And away we go for round 3. I know it's still on, never mind. There we go, lights out, and away we go for round 3 of complex racing at Silverstone. Kajeo P1 into the lead. Oh, Binman into a wall, Bendo into a wall. Binman's out of the race. Is that already a safety car? Oh, Bendo. Your tyres are boiling, can't be doing that. Details, penalties. Few collisions. People not knowing how to keep space around a safety car. Fennicky getting 10. I think that might be his race over. 15 for Lacey. What is he doing overtaking your safety car? He's going to get disqualified if he keeps doing that. Oh, it's already been a shambles. Bendo's going to be able to catch up though. Lacey, mate, what are you doing? 20 seconds. That's definitely his race done. There's no coming back from that. Bendo is at the back of the grid. I was not expecting that. He's on the mediums though, so hopefully he'll be able to drag out, get a podium maybe. A good few penalties ahead of him, so he definitely won't be last for long. I'll tell you that much anyway. Few people into the pits already. Bendo into the pits, so he must have had wing damage. That's sad to see after doing so well on the mediums. Super up into the pits. Seen him wing, he does. Pop a bomb, serving his penalty as well. Fennicky serving his penalty too. Safety car is still out. If Lackey had any hope, he probably should have pitted. Served at least one of those penalties. There's no chance of him staying in the race with 20 seconds. So we still have Kajeo in the lead on pole, and Ruti P2 and Azure P3. Pretty strong top 3. Tom should be up there after his performance as well in the last race. Tires, okay, Bendo on the hards. I don't know if that was the best decision from Bendo, considering safety car is still out. Powerbomb on the softs and P14. Sad to see Binman out already, just on lap 2. Oh, it's sad to see. Uh-oh. Looks like the safety car's out for another lap. Not the best of starts to the race. Azure in ALA. Very naughty from him. You're not meant to be in ALA during safety cars. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Everybody getting pretty bunched up now. Bendo catching up with the pack. Pop on into the pits again. What happened here? I don't think he got into a collision anyway, because he doesn't have any penalties unless he spun it himself. Everybody's getting pretty clustered up. Probably for the best if they leave a bit more of a gap between each other. Hop on retired, oh. It's not what you want to see coming into one of these races anyway. So there's only 13 players left on the grid, so only three drivers are going to miss out on points. There's a safety car going to be in this lap. Currently in the standings, Harry is in the lead by 20 points. Ruti is behind, coming in P2. He's also P2 in this race, so if Ruti gets a P1 here, that'll put him in first overall of the drivers. Just something that is nice to see. Azru coming in P3 in the driver standings as well with 29 points. So if Azure gets a P1 here as well, that'll bring him up to P1 overall. So this race will do a lot for the standings. Give me a lot of work to reorder everyone. And the safety car is gone. Okay, so still the same top three. Let's see this gap. Okay, so click here. Oh, is Keen going to be able to get the switch back? Does he hold it? He does. A bit wobbly. Does he have him? He does, okay. Is Shirapper going to be able to get the slipstream back on? Oh, bit wide. Oh, he holds it. Doesn't get track limits there. Lost an awful lot of time to Keen though. Azru is out of the race. Oh no. We're gonna have to look into that one too. Oh, that's sad to see. Another safety car. Oh. Oh no. That's Azure out of the race, so there goes his chance of coming in number one in the standings anyway. Sad to see after second place finish and fifth place finish in the last two races. So the battle is between Ruti actually, so if Ruti can hold on to his position or maybe even get the P1. Oh, he's suffered an invalidation there, or extreme track limits I mean. So that should be 3 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Kajal, also a very fast driver, so no need to underestimate him. He's gotten 2 P6s now in the last 2 races. He's currently leading this one. Very consistent driver. He seems to know his way around this track too. Benno's still sitting at the back. He's on his hards though, so he doesn't really need to push. He's going to be able to stay on the track longer than everyone else. So P7 on the mediums. He started on the mediums, so he's going to be the highest driver without the softs. Ooh, battle here. Benno. Overtaking Fenicky. Fennicky's just shouldn't be letting that happen, so he's on the softs and Bendo's on the hards. Do you want to keep it clean? Yeah, they are. Fenicky got a penalty. Let me see this. 5 seconds. He should be able to take this position back anyway, at least. It's on a way softer compound. Physics not too far behind Rudy. Pretty consistent between the top 3. Top 5 actually. Tom and Putak not too far behind. Big DRS train coming on here. One second, sorry viewers. Jail, 1.7 second lead. He's doing bits around the track. Oh, overtaking through Miles and Beck. It's not the best thing that they should be doing here. That's bad driving from everyone there. Should not be overtaking through there. Finnegan in 3 seconds there for multiple warnings. Oh, spin. Oh no. That's Angelino down to P12. So currently everyone from P1 to P10 on the soft tires, and then Bendo and Angelino are the only people that aren't. Bendo and Harris, Angelino on mediums. Because he was flying there. He was on P7 before the spin. Oh, Raptor off the track. That's Fenneke up a position now too, from P12 to P9. Not too bad for him, he doesn't have any penalties on him either. Bendo up position. Raptor able to get the switchback, he should be able to catch up to Bendo now. He's on the softs. Lackey into the wall. What is going on here? Is he going to win? No. Jail 1.5 second lead. Bendo catch up on Fenneke, even though he's on the hards. Just should not be happening. It's not something you usually see. Ooh, that might be a little bit damage for Bendo there. Raptor, 3 seconds there. Multiple warnings. Physics. Putak going on with it. Oh, Putak with a switchback. Very close battle here. Is Tom going to be able to catch up down the inside? Good guarding by Physics. You need to keep it clean around here, don't want to lose any front wings. Is Tom going to be able to catch up here? He's currently 1% ERS. He's going to want to save onto that instead of burning it all on the straight. Putak after getting 3 seconds for multiple warnings. Certainly another close battles, not close battles here with Tom. He should get him on the straight. Oh, he backs away. Still a very, very close battle. Tom's not a bad driver either, so should be expecting a move now pretty soon. Just after getting some of his ERS back. Yeah, he has him on the straight, surely. The Physics burning all of his ERS as well. Does he just barely has enough to outlast Tom. Tom has down the inside though. Tom gets 3 seconds there, just taking away a little bit too much. Both drivers burning all the ERS. Shy Raptor another 3 seconds. Physics a little bit wide there. Two Maggots and Beckett's. Done very well by Tom there. He's going to want to stay inside this DRS. Rudy catching up on Kajelo. Went from nearly 3 seconds down to 1. James had a little bit of a tumble. Majority of drivers low on ERS now, not much saving being done. Super number up a place on Bendo. Tom and Bendo still going at it. Very consistent laps between these two guys. Keane in the pits serving his penalties. Lackey still 18 seconds. How he managed to get them, I do not know. Needs to learn how to stay at a certain distance between safety cars. On super number, pretty close now. Coming up to Maggots and Beckett's. Like another 3 seconds. What is this guy doing? Where is he getting all these warnings from? Bendo might be able to get it here on the straight, the DRS and the overtake. He does. See you later, super number. Says Bendo as he's flying by. Oh. So no, it's not. Oh, bit laggy there into the pits. Is he going to be able to get the perimeter right? Yes, he does. That's Ruti into the pits. Tom and Physics still going at it. The battle between these guys. Bendo up to P5 with 8 lap old hards. He's going to be able to go the distance. Keane 3 seconds. Few people in the pits. Superman in the pits. Onto mediums. Ruti onto mediums. Oh, Tom. Oh, very close there. Physics doing everything to defend against Tom. Does he have him onto the straight now? Very dangerous corner coming up here to overtake him. Are they both going to be able to get it? Both take that corner very nicely. So with the help of the DRS on the next straight up here, Tom should be able to make a move. Onto cross a little bit. DRS. Overtake on. They just burn all his overtake too. Is Tom going to be able to get it? Oh, wheel to wheel, wheel to wheel. The driving, the respect between both these drivers. Zoom off the track. Shy Raptor gone off into the pits too. Budak serving his penalty in the pits. That's not Budak. Yeah, it is, I mean. Onto the mediums. Only P6. Bendo P3. I knew he could make it back up there. And the hards too. Physics and Tom currently P1 and P2 still going at it. I go 10 laps later, still fighting. Amazing to see that. Great respect from both drivers, great battling too. Super number 3 seconds there, multiple warnings. Physics is going to want to try catch back up to Tom. He just want to be outside the DRS, because if he gets outside the DRS, that's bad news. Something to stick with them. Both drivers with 3% ERS. Just shows how much they're battling. They're going to both want to be pitting soon because they're on 11 lap old tyres. That will put Bendo in the P1 with his 9 lap old hards. Great drive from Bendo. Jail is going to be able to make a move. Could have down the inside here. Oh, just enough space left. Great awareness there. But with Tom and Physics into the pits. What was Tom? Tom's going on to the mediums. Physics, mediums too. These two are still going to be at this battle. Amazing to see. Gajeo P2 out of the pits. And Tom absolutely chilling. 60% ERS, 10 lap old hards. He should be set for another while anyway, at least. So we'll look at the penalties. 11 seconds for... He's... 11 seconds, damn. That's gonna cause a bit of damage, just gonna bring him down to P6 now. Just from penalties alone. He's in AI. What was going on here? Rudy should have an easy overtake here. Oh, he's gonna obey now. Big ERS difference here. Rudy is the better driver, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 3 seconds there, that's going to be looked into 2. Bit of a brake check. Tom Physics still going at it. Tom, good bit more ERS now, and he's almost Physics almost out of the ERS or DRS as well. Finicky into the pits, and someone else is into the pits there, Racing Point. Resub behind Angelo, keen up a few spots because of the pits. Putak into the pits. Oh, at the end, new wing. Oh, you hate to see it. Onto soft stuff, so he should be fast enough to go back up a few positions. Bendo still P1 by 10 seconds. From the back of the grid to the front. Jill. 1 lap old memes, absolutely dicing up the track. Should have done 3 seconds. And so very slow out of these corners. Rudy's going to be wanting to get this overtake done very soon. Down inside, oh, a little bit on the grass, just enough space left. Rudy should be on his bike now, absolutely flying away. Yeah, already 5/10 out. I don't know if this is a fight that Angelo should be taking. It's going to be slowing both drivers down. Tom setting fastest lap. He's zooming away from Physics now, 2.5 seconds away. That's sad to see that great battle. It was nearly I think that was nearly a 10 lap fight between both of them. Great race and great respect. Good to see it. Benno's still 9 seconds ahead. He's only lost 5 tenths, even though Kajalo is on 10 up newer tyres and a softer compound. If Bendo plays his cards right here, should be a very easily won game. Budak wanna hold the softs, share up again, another warning. What is going on with him? 14 seconds between him and Pudak. Lucky 27 seconds he's going to get disqualified if he keeps at this. He doesn't seem to know what his overtake button is either. He's probably tuning with 90% of it. Kajao with the like a shorter day, that's always nice to see. Lou in pits, serving his penalties. He's putting on the softs. Keen on the hards. Got the tyres here. Keen's going to be able to go the distance when his 6 up hards. Pretty big gap between everyone. Closest fight now will be something like Keen, second between them. Benno's losing a good bit of time now. Just letting Putak going out now. Zeno should be able to get by on the softer compound. I mean the newer tyres, more insane compound. Significantly more ERS too. Keen should be able to make the move. Next lap, both drivers go wild or wide. Keen gets 3 seconds for multiple warnings. Yellow flag. Someone's off the track there. Let's see if Lucky might get some brackets here. And that's where the majority of the warnings are coming from, I would assume. Only drivers with penalties are Ben known to jail. Lucky in another 3 seconds. 36 seconds worth of penalties. If he keeps at this, I don't know how much longer he'll have in the league. Absolute mess. I didn't even know you could get that many penalties. I thought they disqualify after 25. How he's kept 36, I have no clue. Is he not on one of those softs? Is he pitted again? I don't know how many softs he has. Yellow flag, and that's a safety car. Lucky, that's gonna be some, I don't even know. He has 30 seconds worth of penalties, now he's after calling in the safety car. Bendo's not going to be happy to see this now. He's probably going to want to pit now to try and somewhat keep his... Oh, there's only a VC now, man. Still Bendo after losing 3 seconds because of that now. He's not going to be a very happy man. Jail. He should be reviving. He is 11 seconds ahead of Ruti, and another yellow flag. He's 11 seconds ahead of Ruti with 90% ERS, and I don't think he needs to pit again, so he should be guaranteed to win, unless Superman's out of the race. Unless Bendo can pull some out of the bag here and go, what was it, go 24 laps on these hards. That's another full course yellow. Is this a safety car now, or is this a virtual safety car? Bendo losing even more time. Oh. I actually hate to see it. Gina getting a drive shoe penalty, speeding her VC. Gina getting her 5 seconds, speeding the pit lane. And he's DNF, he retired. Yeah. Right, so every driver that finishes the race is getting points now. Tom and Ruti going at it here. Tom, very good race so far. Been in the fights the whole way through. He had a great fight with physics there for a good 10 laps. I'm getting overtaken in the pits. Side by side here, two lads. Great racing from both of them. A little bit right there from Ruti, I'm not sure if he got a track down third. Our virtual safety car, what is going on, boys? Four laps to go. Keen 3 seconds from upper warnings. Bendo 12 seconds ahead of Kajiro now. He's actually gaining time on him. Kajiro's actually going to go the distance on these hards. Played it very well, so he did. I think he's going to be pretty close to puncture territory though. He's going to be able to keep him. One puncture is going to knock him down a good few positions. Routine Tom going ahead. Take a look at these penalties real quick. Oh no, Ruti has 9 seconds. Tom should be guaranteed a P3. It's a racing point off the track there with Pudak. Tom doesn't even need to go for his overtake, realistically. He's guaranteed a P3. And he backs out. Respectful from Bowden, leaving Jerry just enough space. Great turn there by Tom. Dyson, very nice. Rudy doing everything he can to defend. Rudy's significantly more ERS. Comes to 75% compared to Tom. Wobbly, he saved it though. Just needs to stay within 6 seconds and he's grand. Bendo just on his Sunday drive, 9 seconds ahead, 40% ERS, doing his own thing. Just needs to bring the tyres home and he'll have it. Fennicky and Keane going into it here. I think everybody will be happy enough with this race. They're all getting points except for the people that DNF'd. Keane fast lap 127. Good luck from him. Two more laps for Ben though. Fennick and Keane almost getting blue flagged here. Tom catching back up with Rudy after his little wobble. Back and take a look at the tyres. Keane, oh, he's on fresh softs, that's why he said fast slot. Yellow flag, sector 2. This battle between Keane and Puda. Keane, yeah, should be winning now. Newer tyres. Fennicky overtaking Putak. What's going on with Putak here? Tom will be able to catch Rudy. Just get P3 on track. Because he has the P3 regardless because of the penalties. Lap 25, 26. Putak in the pits. Maybe a bit of damage there. Jail. 8 seconds, no, unless there's a puncture coming up here soon on his 22 lap old hards. Maybe if he spins out or something, that's the only way I can see Kajao getting a P1 here. Tom, DRS, overtake Bowden. So he'll catch him. No, just too late. Maybe he has a chance on the straight after Mike and Beckett's. I don't know about the blue flag Fennicky. Jeez. It's not been a great day in the office for Fennicky, I'll tell you that much anyway. Tom Ruty's still going at it. I think it's best for Tom to just keep this distance. There's no need to overtake in the final lap. Tom's still going for it. He wants that P3 on track. He's willing to risk his podium for it. Tom around the outside. Oh, this is going to be a risky one, boys. He backs away. Just thinking there's no point in risking it all just to get a P3 on track when you're guaranteed the P3 at the end anyway. Dear son. That is Bendo getting his P1 at Silverstone. Kajeo coming around the final corner here. P2. Ruti coming up to the final few turns here. Done pretty nicely. Ruti P3 on track, but Tom's going to get the P3 because of penalties. Great fight between them two. Physics coming up here for P5. Great fight between him and Tom. Very entertaining to watch. There was a good 10 lap fight. Great to see from them. Two very consistent drivers, very respectful for each other as well. Then Shy Raptor coming to the last few turns. Bit wide there. That's going to get him a P6, and then last person on track, P7, Keen. Oh.
Did you end stream or still?
No, it's still on.
Alright.
Bendo got driver of the day there, I think. I barely missed it.
I thought Bendo had a drive-through penalty.
No, I'm pretty sure he served it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he served it? And he still won?
Yeah.
Jeez! I was aiming for him to serve it. That's crazy.
Could be mistaken.
I think...
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
He would have been disqualified. He would have been disqualified if he didn't serve it.
True. Okay, so P1 is Bendo, then Kajeo, Tom. Not a bad top three.
Yeah, it's a bit of a new one, really.
Yeah. Bit of a mix up.
Is that Tom's first podium?
I
think it is.
Check now. Tom has had a 5th and a 4th in the last two races.
So that is an expected podium from Tom.
Yeah, Bendo he DNF'd in the first race and got P2 in the Austria. Great drive from him.
On the top step.
Yeah.
Damn. So I heard that race was very stinky for the middle of it, but it looked like to be okay at the end. So.
Yeah, great battle between Physics and Tom. Went on for nearly 10 laps.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that. But yeah, it looks like Bendo was in a bit of a world of his own. He was leading for a lot of it by the looks of it.
Yeah, he qualified on the mediums, then I think something happened, he lost a wing or something, so he went into the pits and went into the hards.
Oh.
And then stuck with the hards for the rest of the race.
Right. Pretty good strategy call, alright. Yeah, so we've been let down by one of our commentators for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't join.
There.
Anyway, we move, I'm sure he did a fantastic job.
So you're gonna get these boys in for an interview?
Sure, you'll have to lead them because I don't really know what happened, so yeah, if you want.
Let's see, Ben Okajeo and Tom. Yeah. There's something there. Bender doesn't have a mic. It's sad to see. Tom, are you there? It was a great race to see P3. You got lucky there that Rount had the penalties. Yeah. Yeah. A great battle between you and Physics as well. Went on for a good few laps. Yeah. So you've had a P5 and a P4, and you're up to P3. That's gonna put you. That's gonna put you up the standings a little bit. So it will. So what's the strategy for Belgium next week? Yeah. Do you want to take P2 now?
Spa, I think we go to, and that'll sure be a cracker of a race. Spa always is. So yeah, thanks to everyone for coming along and listening.